Hi, this is Ali. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about visualization. So we are co-creators of our own destiny with the universe, and we can have within that basically what we want. Whatever we put out there, the source or our inner being, whoever you'd like to call it, brings that to us. So one of the tools that we have naturally is visualization. Daydreaming, basically. That's all it is. So to use this, you want to visualize something that you want to start off with 17 seconds. So you can sit down, you can lie down, you can take some deep breaths first. It's quite helpful to do some breathing. So breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, hold it for 4. Do that a few times till you're really relaxed. And then just focus on what it is you want. Just think about what you want. Just daydream about what you want. And see it as you have the wish fulfilled. So see it as you have the goal. So it's a new house. So visualize what this new house looks like. Imagine you're inside this house. Walk around this house. See this house. See how you want this house. See your furnishings in this house. Visualize where you'd put your sofa. Visualize where your bed's going to go. Visualize which room's yours. So literally walk around this house. Now you want to do this for 17 seconds and then another 17 seconds, another 17 seconds until you get to 68 seconds. Once you've got to 68 seconds with nothing in it that goes against what you want, so nothing saying, oh, I can't have this, I can't afford this, no negativity whatsoever, then that is set. Basically, you've sown the seed of that. You can visualize for longer than 68 seconds. In fact, it's quite nice to do that because the more you visualize it and it feels good, it puts you into that high vibration and it brings it easier to you because you're in a higher vibration about it. So, and also as well, if you say you were starting to visualize and you weren't really feeling it and you cut your 17 seconds off, you might not have done the whole 17 seconds or to 68 seconds. So if you visualize for longer, you've got a window. You know, if you're visualizing for like 5 minutes, you've got a window in there where you've hit 68 seconds without any negativity about it. So once you've done that, that's basically that seed is sown. Now, one of the key elements in properly visualizing is that you need to do it from your eyes. So don't visualize as if you're watching somebody. So don't see yourself in the house. See it from your eyes. So you wouldn't see your face in the house or your hair or your body apart from looking down at your body. You wouldn't see any of that unless you were looking in a mirror. So don't do it as if you can see yourself, so you can't see your face. You do it from your eyes. You do it in what they call first person. So you're seeing out of your eyes. So you're walking through the house, seeing out of your eyes. You're seeing your family in the house through your eyes as you would see them. So you're not watching behind you, watching them. You are seeing it exactly from your eyes. If you do it the other way, you do risk giving your desire to somebody else because you're watching somebody else in that desire, and then that you can manifest that somebody else actually gets your desire, which isn't great because then what you're manifesting is that you see them with your desire, and you don't want to put anybody else in the house that you want, and you don't want to be invited around by a friend that's just bought the house that you want. So because that's what you're manifesting. So you see it from first person. So it has to come from you looking out of your eyes, walking around your house. And that goes with anything you do with visualization. You see it from your eyes, whatever it is. If it's coming into some money, you see it as you looking at your bank account. So you see it from your eyes. So you don't see yourself doing it. You see it from your eyes. So you're not watching yourself in a movie. You are in that movie. You are in that movie, you're feeling it. Now, there's a few things you can do with visualization that are kind of known as sort of cheats to cheat your mind, because basically you want to make your mind believe that the thing that you want that you haven't yet got, you have. So you want to fool your mind into thinking, I've already got it. Because if you've already got it, then the universe has to bring it to you. So if your mind thinks you've already got it, it has to be. So some of the cheats you can do whilst doing that is during a visualization. So let's go back to the house again. So you're in the house, you're visualizing this new house that's yours. You've gone into the front room, there's your furniture there. From your eyes, you're seeing the furniture, it looks great. just give yourself a little thought within that visualization. Think to yourself, my sofa looks really good there. Or, oh, do you know what? I might paint that wall this colour. Give yourself a thought as if you were actually in that house, a thought you might have once you've moved into a house, once you've been there for a little while and you think, actually, I might move this room around, or I might do this. Give yourself that thought from that visualization. It makes it more real, and it fools your brain into thinking that you've already got that visualization, because you're planning, you're thinking from that visualization, you're thinking from that future. Another way as well is to get your senses going. So basically you want to smell something. So let's just say that you've put a bunch of flowers in the room, and you can smell the flowers in the room. So whilst you're having your visualization, you can smell these lovely flowers. Or you can go out into the garden and you can smell some lovely smells out in the garden. Another thing is the taste. So you could go in and you could be visualizing that you're having dinner, and you could taste, you could imagine tasting the food. Touch as well. So the feeling of the temperature. So you could again be in the house and it's nice and warm. Or you could go outside and you could feel the sun outside, or it could be raining, you could feel the rain, but you could be in the garden of your new house experiencing that. So just adding those senses, any sense, into that, or thought process into that, just fools your brain into thinking that actually, oh, I've got this is mine already. And that is part of the process. That is it. Once you've done that, you're on your way. You've just got to release it. And you can visualize as much as you want. I mean, some law of attraction coaches say not to visualize too much. Some say to keep visualizing. I love Abraham Hicks, and one of the things she says is, if it feels good, do it, and if it doesn't, don't, because you're putting blocks on it. So if the visualization, you feel happy, you feel relaxed, you feel like, yeah, I've got this, you really have no doubt that you've got this, do it. If it feels good, do it. If you go into a visualization and you start to think, oh God, I can't afford this, or oh my God, how am I going to get this, or oh my God, I've really got to have this, you're not in the right space to be visualizing it, and you're adding the negativity to that visualization. So that visualization is doing nothing. In fact, what it's doing is, any visualizations you've done previous, it's kind of putting the brakes on them. It's slowing the process down, because you're becoming desperate for it, or you're becoming doubtful of how you're actually going to acquire it. And the whole point of this process is that you have to believe this is the whole point. You can have what you want. It doesn't matter what you want. And we get in our own way, because we start doubting and we start saying, how am I going to have this? How am I going to afford this? How am I going to do this? And that really messes things up. And I know for a fact from a visualization I did myself, I've been in my house now 2 years in July. And I wanted this house before it had even gone on the market. In fact, I sent a friend of mine to knock the door of the people that were going to sell this house to see if I could view it before it even went to the estate agents. And I managed to come and view it. And then I put in asking price offer for it, but I hadn't sold my house. They wouldn't take it because I hadn't sold my house, but obviously the offer was still on the table. So I said, that's fine, I'm going to sell my house. And I had actually said that there was this one weekend, and I said, I'm going to sell my house this weekend. And I was so positive I was going to sell my house that weekend. And I did. I sold the house on that Sunday. We then put in for the mortgage and everything else that we needed on this house. And as it was all going through, everything was going through, and we got turned down. We had a blip that came up and we got turned down. And it was sheer panic stations at that point, because this was nearing the end of everything. We were going to not be able to have the house. And I started getting a little bit, oh my God, what are we going to do? And I thought, no, actually, focus. Get back into meditating, get back into focus, and you're going to get this house. So I had basically put pictures of this house everywhere, and I'd put designs. I'd actually drawn designs of where my furniture was going in the different rooms, and I had this up all over the place. So kept visualizing all this. I kept every night visualizing. I find visualization easier at night time. Some people do morning, some people do night time. I find it before I go to bed at night easier for me. So I was visualizing myself in the house. I was seeing everything in the house, seeing my little boy in the house, seeing where all the furniture was going to go, watching my dog in the house, just visualized everything. And before you know it, the money came through. So basically the house came through. There was a slight other blip little ways on, which was that a chain that was a really, really small chain then became a big chain. So there was more people involved in this chain, and somebody in the chain went on holiday when they should have signed things, and it was all a bit of a mess towards the end. But again, you just keep positive. And it literally was, I just kept saying to myself, it's fine, it's going to go through, it's fine, it's going to go through, it's just going to go through when it's ready to go through. So it is a learning curve to tell yourself, don't be impatient. It's all out there. Once you put it out there, it's coming, it is coming, but it will come in its own sweet time. It's not going to come when you want it to come. It's not going to come when you think it's going to come. Everything has a sequence of events, and those sequences of events start to unfold the minute that you visualize. The universe is saying to you, yes, basically. You visualize it, the universe says yes. Then that sequence of events have to unfold to get you to where you want to be. And with that, you need patience, and you just need to believe. Belief is the main thing in all of this. Trust and belief is what counts. You believe in yourself, and you believe in the universe that will deliver what you want. I hope that's helpful. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.